So hello everybody, I'm delighted to say that today I'm joined by Wayne Campbell, Managing Director of Healthy Performance. Wayne, first of all, thank you so much for your time. I hope you're well.
Thank you, Anthony. All good, thank you. Hope yourself as well.
Very well indeed, thanks Wayne. So Wayne has kindly agreed to share a few tips with us in terms of how to stay healthy, particularly when working remotely. Wayne, before we get to that, for those that don't know anything about Healthy Performance, perhaps you'd be kind enough to just tell us a few things about what you do.
Yeah, sure. So Healthy Performance, we provide a range of health and wellbeing services to organisations. That includes a range of on-site services. We're probably best known for on-site health assessments, but we also provide a range of education and promotion. And we also have a range of online solutions as well, covering lifestyle and mental health platforms too. So we kind of try and be an one-stop provider of health and wellbeing.
Okay, so just to clarify then, so you will physically go in on site and do health checks?
Yeah, we go on site. We're doing obviously the health checks and the promotion and education, but in particular, we've seen a huge surge in the companies at the moment looking at online solutions as well, targeting people who are based at home and can't get into the office.
Okay, well, that's a perfect segue into one of the reasons I wanted to speak to you today then. So in terms of practical tips then, anything you can share regarding, because people haven't got homemade gyms at home, well, not everybody anyway, so top tips for staying healthy at home, anything you can share with us?
Yeah, sure, and it's a really good point you make actually about the not having a gym at home. We're very big advocates of you don't need to go to the gym in the first place anywhere. A lot of the things you can do around keeping active can be done at home, in the garden, outside the house, and I think initially the one big thing that people need to kind of try and focus on is the keeping active, for two reasons. First of all, to keep active, but secondly, it's one of the best things to help with mental health at the same time. So keeping active can include going for a walk. I've never seen as many people walking past our house, cycling, running. It's been fantastic to see how many people are getting out there at the moment. But you can do simple things in the garden or in the house even, skipping and doing press-ups and the plank and lots of things like that. Following the Joe Wicks videos that's so popular at the moment. Really, really popular, really effective. And if it helps people get a little bit more active, then that's fantastic.
Fantastic. And what about nutrition and hydration? I guess the temptation is to have an extra biscuit or two from the cupboard. I'm certainly guilty of that. Any thoughts around that?
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. And that temptation of the cupboard that keeps all the biscuits and the sweets and stuff, it's a really difficult one actually. And I think this is where we have to separate the work and the home when you're trying to work at home. And a really good way to do that is through good hydration. People tend to forget that when they're hungry during the day, it's often because they're either bored or because they're actually hungry. And the brain can't tell the difference between being hungry and thirsty. So keeping on top of hydration, just having a glass of water every 2 hours is usually enough to keep people hydrated. And that's really good for reducing headaches, improving concentration, and just giving you a bit of energy as well for the day. So drinking water is absolutely up there with the best of them. But I think it's really also so important to have a balance, that if you are going to be more active than normal, then have a day of the week where you eat not so healthy stuff, because well-being is all about balance, and to think you've got to just eat lettuce leaves and drink water all the time, no good for anybody.
I must admit, I'm quite reassured to hear you say that, as I'm sure many people will. Is there anywhere people can go from a resource perspective, any links or anything like that you can share at all at Health Performance?
Yeah, sure. So we just before COVID-19 kicked in, we made a range of videos, podcasts and PDFs available on our website, healthyperformance.co.uk. If you go to the About section at the top, and then on the drop down, go down to resources. And that's for anybody really wanting to share wellbeing resources within their organisation. And there's lots of great stuff in there. We've recorded it for our own team. Are there doing the videos and the podcasts, and you can use them as much as you want to. If it helps one or two people get a bit healthier, then brilliant. That's the objective for doing it.
Fantastic, super. Well, I'll put a link to that in the comments section below as well.
Yeah, great.
So, super. Wayne, thank you so much for your time. Really good speaking with you.
Cheers. Thank you, Ant.
Thank you.